Good afternoon, everybody. Just want to jump on here and kind of go over what warm season grasses are and what to look for when you're looking at installing your lawn or caring for your lawn or whatever. Just some general information that we have learned over the years and want to pass along to you. So in a previous video, we done fescue as a cool season, and some of the other ones, but mainly fescue, and talked about it. If you want to refer back to it, if you're looking at fescue or thinking about fescue. For your warm season grasses, they're going to be your Zoysia, your Bermuda, your Centipede, and your St. Augustine. Those are the main four here in the Raleigh and Wake Forest kind of area. Typically, we only install the Bermuda and the Zoysias. That's just your best grasses that that's around here. In that, there's a couple different things to think of. So with your grasses, they have different varieties or cultivars. Each variety of Bermuda, each variety of Zoysia will have different characteristics. So some will have a wide leaf blade, some will have a thin leaf blade, some will be more drought tolerant, some may be more disease resistant and pest resistant, some may be more shade tolerant or less shade tolerant. A lot of different varieties. And so just to name a few of the Bermudas, there's Tifway, there's Tif Tough, there's Celebration, plenty of others. For the Zoysias, there's Xeon, there's Compadre, there's Zenith. Depending on what you're looking for and the shade tolerance that you have, that's a big one. And you have to think long term. So if you're building a house or renovating a lawn or landscape, when you're planting trees, think about the trees that you're planting. In 10 years and 15 years, are they going to grow up and create a large canopy that's, say, 30 foot in diameter? If it is, chances are whatever grass you put in, up under it will start to recede back, and it'll chase the sunlight. So just some things to think about when you're building your landscape or thinking through it, and also when you're planting your grass. And so you can go with a Celebration that would be better up under a shaded area. With the Bermudas and Zoysias, they are a spreading grass. Your fescue is a clumping grass. You drop a seed onto the ground, it'll sprout, and it'll only get so big. With your Zoysias and all your warm seasons, they're actually spreading. So once you put a piece of sod down or a plug on the ground, in the ground, once it takes hold and roots, it'll slowly start to run. Well, not always slow. The Bermuda actually spreads pretty fast. Zoysia is a little slower, but it's a spreading grass, which is great if you have a lot of kids and dogs or a lot of wear and traffic on it and things like that. They can recover pretty well. For its fescue, it can't. If a path gets worn on fescue, the only way to get it back is to aerate it and seed that section right there and start over, or cut it out and put a new piece of sod in. But it will not recover itself. So just some things to kind of think through there. With the shade, just notice in your own lawn. I see it a lot of times in builders when we're putting in sod or mowing or whatever. If you start to see your grass was great in a certain area, for the last 5 years, and all of a sudden you see it start to kind of thin out and start to recede, chances are you're not getting a lot of shade. You're getting too much shade for that type of grass that you have. The one thing about warm season grasses, which is what I love, is once they're established, as long as they have water, a little bit of water, fertilizer, and sunlight, they will continue to grow and thrive and spread. They're pretty hard to kill. I mean, you can kill them, but they're pretty hard to kill. So personally, I like the warm season grasses better. I like the winter fescue look, the pretty dark green, like stripes really easy when you're mowing it. But if you're looking for a low maintenance, drought tolerant, disease resistant grass, your Zoysia and your Bermuda is going to be the way to go. Personally, I like the Zoysias a little bit better, but that's just a personal preference. That's just for me. So hope you like this. We're going to start doing some more videos on lawn and landscape and stuff like that as we go throughout the year, just trying to help people learn about it. We'll talk about some of the different pesticides and things we put out. some of the things we treat for on lawns as far as pests, you know, some mosquitoes, ticks, fleas, and things like that. Some tips and tricks. So yes, we'll do some of that and see how everybody likes it. And if you want to see a video, or for us to do a video explaining something or whatever, you know, leave a comment down below. We check those periodically. You can also reach out to the office. You can send a text to the office, or you can call the office at 919-435-2940. Hope everybody has a great day. Bye.